Hey YouTube, one quick video before I retire from the evening, a little bit more about what made me want to do some FaceTime on YouTube. One, because like I said, I'm an avid video watcher. I'm an avid subscriber. I watch hours probably of a lot of the videos, and I noticed over time there has been a lot of talk about my sisters. Part of what I'm doing is a mission. One of the things that I came to YouTube for, and I've been on YouTube, since somewhere around the time I guess they started, and we started doing videos maybe probably about a year ago, I guess. I don't know. Um, but in a lot of the videos that I see, there's a lot of talk about drama, and there's a lot of talk about the sisters. And one of the missions that I'm on right now is about taking our keywords back. Those of you who are online, if you're a blogger, if you're a podcaster, or if you're avid, searcher, researcher, if you use this as a daily tool, you've got to know what we look like in the search engines. And when I say what we look like in the search engines, I mean the keywords. Keywords are very important. And unfortunately for us sisters, our keywords are not coming up well. If you look up sister, African American woman, if you look up black woman, da 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 da. So that's part of one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing some FaceTime on YouTube as opposed to the entertainment videos that we've done, more media, celebrity type things. I'm still going to do that. But as I said, you're gonna start seeing me more in your replies. Hopefully, you're excited about us joining you here. Um, One of the mottos, as you can see behind me, is one of our banners, DryerBuzz.com, is where I do my daily blogging and things that I think ought to be in the news. These are things when you go to DryerBuzz.com. My hope is, it's kind of to be reminiscent of the conversations that we have in the salon. It's one of the reasons that we brought it online, because you're kind of in the salon either once a week or twice a month, or whatever your frequency is, and most of us are doing the whole natural thing and kind of doing it ourselves, which is why the hair care industry doesn't really represent it. It's not really representative of us. I mean, I don't want to break out a whole bunch of issues, but anyway, the banner says behind me Salon Social, so I think that's kind of how I'll do my videos, the FaceTime videos that I want to do. But when I started out to say was, there's a lot of, in the mission to take back our keywords, there's a lot to do with the drama that's going on YouTube. And I notice a lot of activists and advocates for African American and black women, my sister girls, um, working with that as an initiative. And I'm just that kind of driven person. I got to have a mission, and this is one of my missions, because I have daughters, and when they go online, I want them to be able to find themselves positively. There are so few of us that really kind of carry the weight of who we are and who we're going to be. So that's a lot that's behind the whole FaceTime, why I have spent hours trying to figure out what on my system helps me produce these videos. So I want to kind of just talk a little bit about, just give a little piece tonight, and hopefully you guys will respond, and there'll be a little bit of conversation going on as I'm going to send this out to a couple people to join me in this mission and taking our keywords back. Start putting these keywords in your videos: black woman, African American woman, so that we can take back our keywords and really talk, put out there who we really are. As far as drama, a couple years ago when I first started logging before blogging, I broke down drama, D.R.A.M.A, and really looked to try to find out what the root of it was. And having come through my own drama, I realized that drama was the drastic results after misinterpreting affections. That is drama. The disastrous, drastic, whatever you want to put in that D. But it depends on how far you went You know, in my 20s, I might have gone a little further than I do now, which is why I have a drama-free life, hopefully. But drama is the drastic or disastrous results after misinterpreting infections, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean in your relationships. You know, male to female relationships. It could be family relationships. When you think that somebody is going to feel about you better than you feel about yourself, or equal to what you feel about yourself. And a lot of times we get upset with ourselves because we let ourselves get into those situations because we saw the signs in the very beginning. That very first conversation, that very first argument is usually very much the same as the last. You know, that's why people always say it's the last straw, because you know you've been dealing with that over and over and over again. So if we just stop ignoring um, when people are hurting us or disappointing us, and really look at that as a sign to, hey, listen, this is a person that may not be, this should not have value in my life. And I think that's when you get to a point where you can really live without drama, because you won't have that whole after effect of wanting somebody to treat your affections a little bit differently. And there's another part to that, and I kind of I'll pick it back up. But that's a lot of it. That's a lot of it. And if you have drama going on, look at that and say, you know, am I misinterpreting the affections? Is this person misinterpreting my affections? Because a lot of times you can care more for a person than they do for you, and you get upset and you act out, and that's part of drama. Don't expect somebody to always feel your pain. um, you get stuck in drama when you're trying to convince somebody to feel as bad as you do. That's part of the disastrous or the drastic results, is trying to get somebody to feel as bad as you do. That's just something I kind of carry with me. And I'll talk about another thing, the secret I know to frustration, which is frustration is paralyzing a lot of people. And we'll talk about that in another video, but I wanted to talk about drama. And maybe I'll post this as a response to some of their videos, or a video, or maybe I'll send it out and see what you think about that. And if you have drama, look at what your expectations for your affections are, and maybe we could talk about that. But this is the launch of our video series, and taking our keywords back. I think once we deal with drama, then we can impact our realities when it comes to relationships. We can impact realities when it comes to loving ourselves, our family, people around us, our community. We can get rid of that because we won't feel so devalued with the resistance, and having somebody just love us. Love yourself. Get out of the drama. Just get out of the drama, and find peace. Peace is such a wonderful thing. Everybody spread the buzz. DryerBuzz.com. Don't forget, stop by and get the buzz behind the buzz. And I'll catch you in the next video. The Salon Social, as we spread the buzz with DryerBuzz.com. Peace.